Claims that the 2012 Sandy Hook school shooting was a hoax. This comes as parents of one of the 20 children killed are suing the InfoWars creator for at least $150 million for harassment and false claims that they have endured after the death of their child, Jesse Lewis. Jones took the stand, saying he understands his claims were irresponsible and he never intentionally tried to hurt people.
I never intentionally tried to hurt you. I never even said your name until this case came to court. I didn't even really know who you were until a couple years ago when all this started up. The internet had a lot of questions. I had questions. And over that 6-7 year period before I got sued, or 6-year period, it's clear you can see the whole progression of us, the few times we covered it, trying to actually find out what happened.
For more, let's bring in ABC News.
All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. And we say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. And we give double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. 2022, which is the year of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, turning up. Big things are taking place for the name of Israel. As you see, I was just looking through videos. I was actually going to jump on the vocab topic, but I'll have to pocket that and get some few more precepts and different things. But this came on my feed, and I was like, I checked it out. So Alex Jones conceded Sandy Hook shooting being 100% real. And this was something he stood on, because I remember watching him. I remember seeing the different videos that he put. I'm not even going to go into it just because, like it says, it's a hot button topic. But, this is the way Esau's setting up his agenda, because we believe that he's set up anyway. So, if he's set up, then a lot of the things that we've been saying, he's been saying. So with him being sued and went down and, it comes to grips that he was so-called guilty, that can try to lead to other things. But this video is going to be titled, "If This Council Be of Men." All right. And we already know where that's coming from, but that just show you. And I found it funny because he was so adamant about his so-called truth, his so-called what is it? His stand, or his, the way his vibration, the conspiracy theorist vibe he was pushing all through these years. He was fervent, going through tanks and MRAPs and, and standing in front of White Houses and all this stuff and, fervent. But then when it comes down to that money and him getting clipped by being sued, he's folding, man. Because that's how because that's why it is saying where it says in Acts, the truth is not of men. OK, the truth is not of men. This is not of a gathering of men looking around, talking about what we're going to do. No, this is the true will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's how we're not conspiracy theorists, where we use conspiracy theories because it was told to us in the scriptures that he shall make his tongue to fall upon himself. OK, that's the first for the precept for conspiracy theories, that the wicked is going to tell on the wicked. And we're going to be able to witness that, because that goes back to Elijah. Because was not Elijah told of the secrets of the king? See, in the scriptures. So that's showing you that the Lord can reveal secrets that are being said in darkness to the prophets, one way or another, man. All right. So let me get this. Let me get this real quick. I'm going to try to go. Is this Acts? Let me pull this right up. I'm just going to type it in here because I seen something real heavy when I looked up Acts 5 and verse 38. And it says, this is Acts 5 and verse 38. Let's read the amplified version. Let's read the regular one, and then we'll read the amplified to see how they brought out a little bit more on that. All right. This is Acts 5 and 38. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men." All right. Because this is a situation where you see what the apostles were being oppressed. They were being trying to be condemned, man, for the word and the gospel they were pushing. But this is what was said. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. If this counsel or this work be of men, and what is conspiracy theories? That's a work in the earth. That's been pushed out to the earth heavy, man. In these past years, and Alex Jones was one of the main ones, man, because we learned we got a lot of the inside news from him, but he was controlled opposition because that information was going to come out anyway. Okay. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. If this counsel be of men, it will come to naught. So let's go to the Amplified. Listen how it says. It says, so in this present case, I say unto you, stay away from these men and let them alone. For if this plan or action is of men, that's how we know that Alex Jones is of men and probably set up. Okay. And probably set up. And through the apostles and elders been saying that for years, man. Okay. And it says, and I say unto you, stay away from these men and let them alone. For if this plan or action is of men, merely human in origin. So all these other things are human in origin, not this truth. This truth is not comparable to no conspiracy theory. This is not us just digging something out of a hole somewhere and calling it what it is. This is the Lord pouring his spirit out upon his children and waking us up. There is no, this is who we are. We're not going back to being blacks in America. That's not happening, man. I don't know what that's why Esau is going to have to come with the sword, man. Ain't going back to no black culture. I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to never throw our mind into outer darkness like that again, man. For the 2/3 that's still out there, hey, that's on them, man. That's on them. But the 1/3, the elect, the Lord is dealing with. He's pouring his spirit out and giving that love because he says, Israel is my fervent lover. The Lord, if you got a woman you love with, you'll miss her, man. No matter how hard you are, man. No matter if you a warrior, even men at war, they be writing love letters to their wives at home, man. In the trench. Okay, so there comes a time the Lord said that I'm going to redeem my people. I'm going to redeem my love, my fervent lover, man. The 12 tribes of Israel belong unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's his fervent lover, man. Okay, that is his fervent lover. We are his bride. The Yahushua calls us the bride, man. The elect is called the bride of the Lord, man, of the Lamb, the wedding supper of the Lamb. So if you got a woman you love and that's your wife, you're going to miss her, man. So the same thing with this truth. The Lord is saying, look, I miss Israel coming what they was. So the Lord is giving, he says, for his name's sake. Just like you got your favorite meal. You want to taste that meal again if you ain't had it in a long, long time. You want to hear that song if you ain't heard it in a long, long time. You want that ice cream if you ain't had it in a long, long time. And certain Jake can't do ice cream. But read it again. If it says pure plan or action is of men, merely of human, it will fail and be destroyed. Just like this. His whole thing he was standing on has been destroyed, man. Because if you folding on this and you were so fervent and believing, then you folding on everything else, man. When they hitting you in your pocketbook, guess what? There it goes. That's why we weren't set up to be in no 501c, because Esau has no way to come at us by the way of his legal means. That's why we have no ties with him, man. Because when you tie with him, that's why Yohana, years ago, he said, we don't hate white people. God hates white people. Come on, man. He folded because that 501c3 was on his ass, man. Same thing with Nate. Nate got to watch what he say, man, because he's tied in with the devil. You're not supposed to, you cannot serve two masters. You're going to love one and hate the other, man. So guess what? When it came down to it, he folded, man, like they say, a cheap suit, man. 150 million defamation trial. He's coughing it up. See that? You see what happens with money? That's why it says, do not labor to be rich, man. We're not laboring this. We're already rich. We don't need Esau's paper money. We don't need his gold. And so we own that. That's our gold. The Lord will give us new gold, man. The Lord, look what the Lord did to Uganda, man. And that's Uganda. That ain't where the Lord's name is at. That's why the Lord said that our streets are going to be paved with gold. He's already setting it up, man. We're going to go see Uganda, man. We won't have to pat Uganda's pockets in them chariots, man. You got to see this, man. The Lord ain't playing. The earth is going to be put into order in a Sid Vicious type of way, man. You get down or you lay down, because guess what? The Lord has given the earth long enough to live on its own feces, man. And it's time to clean it up. He's going to destroy him that destroyeth the earth. The earth is damn near dying, man, under this rulership. It's not a good, we'll all be dead if it wasn't for the mercies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But to show you, it says it shall be destroyed, and his thing has been destroyed, man. If you fold on that, hey, you're going to fold on other things, man, because they can hit you for 9/11 now. You can come people, we can sue him and he'll get, this going to come out the woodwork now, man. But we're not under no things. And if you say it says we shall go into the gates of the nobles, and we still going to maintain that, because guess what? We can't give Esau every damn thing, man. There's a time that we have to stand on our 2 feet and say, you know what, man, look, this is what it is. And this is what we're doing now. We're saying it to this man that, look, you've raped us. You've sold our children. You've taken everything that made us who we was. You took stem cells from us. You turned our households into chaos. And no, man, it's time we make a stand and say, we ain't talking about no violent stand. We ain't got to touch you. The Lord's coming for you, man. The power's on high. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Hey, hey, Salak. Hey, that's another. Hey, the power's on high. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai is coming for you, man. And they come in with pure, unadulterated wine, man, of fury for what you've done in this earth. So that's why the Lord is taking these. He's peeling away the shells from the fruit, man. The outer skins of the fruit. We're the edible things, man. The Most High is saying he's going to exalt this truth in the earth. He said, I've chosen the foolish things to confound the wise, man. But he folded, man. Folded. That's why this Amplified hit him. And it says what? It will fail and be destroyed. But this ain't going to be failed and be destroyed. It's going to grow. And we're going to get better. And then guess what? Spiritual power, man. Spiritual power, man. That's going to be the creme de la creme. And then the deliverance of Israel. That's what we're waiting on. We ain't waiting on anything else. That's our mentality, because those are what the things that we need to push. Not worried about court cases. No, man, look, the Lord is going to show big things out here, man. That's our faith. But to show you that Alex Jones folded because his counsel is of men. All that is of men, but this is not of men. They were used to further this truth. They were fertilizer for this plant of the Lord, man. And what is another thing for fertilizer? Is sometimes feces, shit. And it says, or good dirt, but for fertilizer can be compost too. They were compost for this truth. They were something to sit around it and help it grow. Now we bearing forth fruit, man. And I'm talking about in ourselves, man. We're stronger from the apostles and elders on down, which have taught us this truth and given us the ability to tap into the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua through his will, through his words, law, statutes, and commandments, man. Trying to the best of our abilities, because guess what? If we follow the laws to the best of our ability, the Lord's gonna come to us, man. What did Moses say? If we all turn and face east. So if we turn, all of us are not gonna turn, but if you turn and face east and come back to the Lord with mourning and weeping, he said he's a good father, man. What did the prodigal son? The Lord said, man, the father said, kill the fatted calf, put a cloak on my son. What did it say to Aaron? Take away the filthy garments and place a royal diadem on his head. That's the same thing that's happening to us. The Lord is taking away our filthy, nasty, old selves and putting a royal, which is this truth, to say that we are the sons of God, man. And it's honorable to say it. It feels so good to say it. I used to say it, but now I feel it. I used to, of course you feel it. I know it. I feel it, man. That's the truth about it, because you can't take that from us, man. The Lord took it. Esau, you didn't take it. The Lord took it from us, and he's giving it back to us, man. This is Proverbs 21 and verse 30. And it says, there is no wisdom nor understanding nor counsel against the Lord. The horse is prepared. It says the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. So we're going to be taken care of in these times if we be of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're not going to fold. If we go into the gates of the nobles, we're going to go with the same. That's why it says, think not what you shall say in that very same hour the Lord shall give it to you, man. He going to do you like he did Stephen, man. The Lord going to put that spirit on you like Stephen was, man, to go through, bang, bang, bang. This, go through, bring your sins up, bring everything. We got all the research, man. The Lord has a plethora of things he could put together in a perfect way, man. In that time, in that moment, because we're in the gates of the nobles and we're telling them your judgment, man. Don't matter what you do to us, it's not going to negate that judgment. You could try to do all the violence in the world and do this and do that. Guess what? It's just going to further your end, man. You're in a trap. You're in spirit. Esau is in spiritual quicksand, man. And what happens when you get in quicksand? The more you move, the more you sink. The best thing you can do is just sit still to make it last just that little longer, man. So you could have life that little bit longer. That's the only thing you can do right now. But the Lord is going to speed you up, man. Okay? So we in that time, man. I just wanted to bring this quick thing, quick lesson out. I'm on lunch, man, and I seen that and I found it real spiritual. You know, I just wanted to bring that out to the body and show brothers that, look, this ain't this. If it be of men, it's gonna come to naught, just like my man's did right here, man. Folded, you know. So Lord willing, said a fine lesson. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna say, call Haloim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakar Kodash, and say Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar Kodash. Until the next time, I say Shalom.